What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. All right, guys, check this out, man. I wanted to make this quick video because I looked something up tonight. I couldn't believe. Okay, so just finished getting ready for bed, right? About to hop in, and I was like, let me just see out of curiosity how many hours do I have in Elden Ring, right? Now, when I saw how many hours I had in this damn game, all I can tell you is this. If you're someone out there that's a naysayer for Elden Ring, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. You are definitely entitled to your opinion. But this is the advice I'm going to give you. Just let it go. Just let it go. If Elden Ring is not for you, just let it go. You're not going to win this one. Here's the deal. I looked it up and I have 11 hours and 2 minutes so far that I have played Elden Ring. Now, why is that significant? That's not nearly as much time as I have playing Halo, not nearly as much time as I have playing Forza or even Horizon Forbidden West. Not even close, right? But this is why that's significant. I have played this game for 11 hours and 2 minutes, and the only boss that I have beaten has been the very first boss in the tutorial. That's the only real official boss that I have beaten. Now, as I sat there and I saw that 11 hours and 2 minutes, the next thing I had to think about was how were those 11 hours and 2 minutes spent? Was there any time where I wished the game was going by faster or I was done with it? No. And that's what I don't understand. I reached this one dragon boss, whatever, that has beaten me now about 4 times. I mean, about 10 times now. 4 times probably on Friday or Saturday when I played it with my son. Yeah, more like 10 times now, okay? And I felt a little internal victory when I got his life a little bit past halfway. Now, I can't tell you what the story of this game is because I'm not really following it. It's not really that intriguing to me right now. The graphics are okay, right? They look good enough, right? The gameplay to me is horrendous and horrible. Horrendous and horrible. The buttons are not responsive. Like if you do a long swing and then you try to like dodge out of the way mid swing, like he's committed to the action. So it's gonna follow through, right? Which that's not usually how we're used to playing games. Like you'll be in the middle of a movement and you could break that animation and go do something else for the most part. This game is not like that. It's committed to whatever input you put. So you can't just spam X. So you gotta hit X, hope you hit you you hit. If you miss, then he's completely open to whatever damage is gonna come from the enemy. So you die a lot. You die a lot in frustration. You die a lot in. It almost feels like the game is cheating. But somehow you keep coming back for more. And not only do you keep coming back for more, but there's a weird sense of entertainment. I know it sounds weird. And this is why I'm saying just I don't understand it either. Just let it be. I'm gonna continue playing this game. I would think that by now, 11 hours and me not even feel like I progressed at all, I would have quit this game by now and moved on to something different. But the game still has me intrigued. I I don't know what to tell you. This is the best example I could give you. My first Game Boy was a Game Boy Pocket. think it was a silver one too. And I remember taking it to school. And I had a wrestling game. I had Dr. Mario, and some other Mario game for it. And I remember sitting at the lunch table, and one of our friends, Rob, like I pulled out the Game Boy out of my pocket. And you gotta understand, back then when we grew up, like you could fit a Steam Deck in your pocket. Like I grew up where we used to wear baggy jeans, big jeans, like long tees. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Anyways, different times. I remember Rob was like, "Oh, okay, you got a Game Boy. That's what's up." And he goes, "How far are you in Pokemon?" So this was around when Pokemon came out. I was oblivious to what this game was. I didn't know. I was like, "Pokemon." He's like, "Yeah, how far are you in Pokemon?" So what you got to understand is that it was known that if you had a Game Boy, you also had the Pokemon game. I had no idea what it was. I was like, bro, I don't even know what that is. And he literally looked at me and was like, wait. You got a Game Boy and you don't got Pokemon? And people on my table was like, you got a Game Boy, you don't got Pokemon? And I'm thinking like, what in the world is Pokemon? This don't even sound cool. This sound weird, right? And Rob and everybody else in that table agree. Was like, you need to get rid of all those games, go trade them in, and get yourself Pokemon. Okay, so I went to the local mall. We like have like a, it's not really like a mall. It's like a little smaller mall that we had like in our town, whatever. We had like this little this little bootleg, like a little bootleg GameStop. I'm sure a lot of you have seen stores like that. So I go in there and I'm like, hey man, I'm trying to get, a Pokemon game, right? And he takes me, to the one of the counters and through the glass, and I see all the freaking Pokemon games or whatever. And it was only two colors. It was Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, right? They were all used. And he goes, all right, these are Pokemon games, pick one, whichever one you want. And I was like, okay, what's the difference? And he's like, the difference is that there's different Pokemons in each one. And again, I have no idea what a Pokemon is. I'm confused. I'm like, what? I'm like, well, I'll just pick red then, since it's got a it's got had a dragon on it. It was Charizard, right? It's got a dragon on it. I'll go ahead and pick red, which is crazy because I like turtles, right? So you think I would have picked the one that had Blastoise, but still, I went ahead and went with Charizard, right? And I was like, I got these games to trade in, whatever. Let me know how much it is. I think he took all the games that I had, all the Game Boy games that I had, and then it was plus like $5 or something. And I'm holding this cartridge in my hand. I'm seeing all the games I traded in. I might probably trade in, I don't know, like 5, 6 games. And I'm like, man, Rob better be right. Everybody that told me to get this game better be right. And I remember I put the game in and I started playing it. And to this day, I cannot tell you why it was so addicting to catch Pokemons, fight with them, and try to get all 102 Pokemons to include Mew and Mewtwo. I cannot explain to you why that was appealing then. Now I grew out of it, thank goodness, because Nintendo's not milking me for Pokemon anymore. I know Nintendo still got some of y'all on that whole Pokemon trip still. People getting hit by cars out here trying to get get Pokemon. But Pokemon Go. But the moral of the story is, at some point there were people that didn't like Pokemon, they didn't understand Pokemon, thought that Pokemon was trash, but they were gonna lose. And they have lost. Pokemon is here to stay. What Elden Ring is doing is exactly that. It's not the most technical game. It's not the most beautiful game. It's not the most the deepest story game. But if you pick it up and play it, you will get it. Or you won't get it. You'll be like me, but you'll still pick it up and continue playing it. This is definitely one of those games where I will be playing other games in between, because if I got 11 hours in this game right now and I haven't even beaten a real boss yet, oh man, this game's probably going to take me a lifetime to beat. But as long as I'm enjoying it, who really cares, right? Because isn't that the whole point of playing video games, is to enjoy them? I don't know. They're doing something right. I'm gonna try the other Demon Souls games, but understand that I'm comparing them to this one. It is what it is. It's the first one I'm playing of its kind. So if it doesn't stack up, it doesn't stack up. It is what it is. Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Elden Ring is just at a different level. Don't compare this game to anything else. Even when you speak on it from a logical standpoint, as far as like how graphical it is, how technical it is, and there might be other games out there that might do XYZ better than it. When you're looking at the entire package of what it does to bring you in, it's just doing it right. I don't know what else to tell you. We out. Peace.